Hey Virgo, Eva here from Liable Tarot with your weekly reading starting the 30th of December. So Happy New Year, we're almost there. And this reading also applies to me as I'm also a fellow Virgo. And I like what I see, I have to say. I think right from the start, it's interesting to see that the past card and the near future card are very similar. Because in the past, we had some sort of, and past can be like last week, it doesn't have to be that far because this is weekly readings. You have the Ace of Wands. It's like a breakthrough. Something really went ahead and you succeeded at that. And in the near future, you have again success. That's like a double whammy there. It's amazing. So we're doing something good here. We're definitely going at it. And I think it has to do a lot this week with more, projects, things you're really investing in. Not so much emotion, I think. Although the card that represents you this week is sort of the outcast card. These people are here outside of this beautiful window, and the feeling is loss, something kind of, you're missing on something. I don't know how to put it in words. Or you don't feel part of something, or you've been excluded. You have that sort of feeling, which I feel is connected with a card here on the right side, which has to do with the environment this week. And it has to do with someone, either did something to you and you felt a bit cheated. I wasn't expecting that. That's not nice. Could have been a friend or someone close, or you, and I don't like to exclude any option here. Could be that you also had some sort of gesture that was not so good to someone else. That's what this card, the Seven of Swords, implies. And that's what's, I think it's related. I got immediately this feeling that they were related. So, I don't know, it could be someone did something to you and that really left you shaken, feeling like, wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. And, and also the season, people tend to be more emotional around this time, right? And what's crossing you this week is the Hangman, which here I will say is sort of hanging there. Things are not going this victory I see here, and all the rest, which is pretty good, by the way, isn't gonna come suddenly. You probably have to deal with this situation, this loss, this sort of treachery thing going on here. What was that? And you have to sort of, internalize it and deal with it yourself. I think this is what I'm reading here. Because once that's done, it's amazing. Crowding you're really working at something. Us Virgos, we're a bit like the little ant that goes on working and just keeps on going. At least I speak for myself. And you are doing that. You are sort of like, I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. Other people maybe, celebrating a bit more, and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna finish this because you're really investing in something. And you're gonna have that success, because with the Queen of Wands at the bottom, you're like full of confidence. Together with your hope and wishes card, it's the Emperor. You are in one of those moments where you feel full of confidence that you can actually achieve something. And I do think you can. It's not just, something, a thought in your mind or an illusion. It is here in potential. How you see yourself. You see yourself as being sort of in balance. You, despite this thing here, I think you've, you see, like, despite everything, I've sort of kept myself really well and held myself well. I can see that as well for me. Sometimes we tend to go to extremes. You're happy, then you're sad. You're sort of staying balanced this week. You're not letting into that whatever happened here. You're not letting it fully bring you down. You're like, okay, this will pass. And that's what the Hangman says. Take time. It's going to take some time. You're sort of suspended there, but wait. Because you're feeling really confident. And then your outcome card, you got the Six of Swords. Now, literally, this could be a trip somewhere. It can be even a very short trip, or a long one. It can be holidays. But it can also be you moving on. Basically, you're moving on. You're getting out of whatever happened here, and you're saying, yeah, not gonna let it affect me. I'm heading somewhere else where I have success. Okay, so you're really changing direction. I feel this week you've already set the course. It's that sort of feeling, and you're going at it, you're working at it every single day quite hard. I see that, so it's really deserved. And let me see what's the card at the bottom of the deck. Oh wow, oh, it's just success all over the place. You have the Nine of Cups, which is in tarot the yes card. So you're probably thinking, am I gonna get it? Yes, whatever it is you're looking for this week, you're gonna get it. That's brilliant card to have. So apart from the tarot, I'm also going to take 3 oracle cards. Yeah, one for love, one for career or studies projects, and one for your health and well-being. So Virgo, let me see what I have for love for you this week. Oops. If you believe, it's all in your head. Maybe you're a bit working too much and thinking, yeah, not into that right now, or maybe it's not going to happen, and being a bit pessimistic there. Well, you have to believe it. Also, new year, new resolutions, so why not? For your work or projects, let's see what's the card this week. Oh, interesting. Get more information. So you've been working here quite strongly at something. And I wonder if you are also waiting to get more information because you don't have the full picture yet. Could be also that, right? But I mean, I think Virgos tend to be quite detail-oriented. This is more or less what it says in every astrological description. But yeah, I mean, you're really, really strong this week. You have full belief in your resources and in your skills, but doesn't hurt to get more information. I think that's really good advice. Why not? And let's see, for well-being, health, what's the advice or message? Let go. Oh yeah, but definitely this has to do with whatever situation is going on here. These things tend to be, these emotional things tend to, they eat at you. And even if you try to sort of ignore them, they're there. And when you're alone in sort of, more calm moments, it comes, right? So let go. Don't give too much importance to something that maybe shouldn't have any for your well-being, because you have such a beautiful root that really is good. So yeah, now Virgo, this is really your reading for this week. I also have a little message after this reading, so for 2 offers that I'm putting out there. So if you're interested, stay tuned and I'll explain you everything about them. I think it's quite interesting. So until we meet again, I'm wishing you much love and light. Hey everyone, Eva here from Leap of Faith Tarot, this time face to face, to let you know about some offers that I'm going to launch this January and also throughout the year. So I have already a couple of them in mind, and I wanted to do a quick presentation on what they are. And if you're interested, of course, you can always ask for them, and I will show you and tell you exactly how to. So one of the offers I'm thinking is, so as you know, I do weekly tarot readings, so that I'm always gonna keep, and I want to thank you from already from the heart. Really, all your nice comments and subscriptions I've had. It's really rewarding to see how that impacts your life and how you see it in your life as well. I always like to know how it expressed in your week, what I said. But I also wanted to offer a bit more. So let's call it a seasonal offer that I have. Will be 2020 yearly personal reading. So I will do a tarot reading for each month of the year. It's quite simple. And with tarot cards, I may also use oracle cards, which I use in my weekly readings as well. And I may use 2 tarot decks just if I want to get some clarification of the months. It's for the whole year. And because I'm filming this at the end of December, so it will be from February 2020 up until February 2021. So 1 full year. Now, to get this reading for free, completely for free, all you have to do really is in the next 2 weeks on my weekly videos. So I will put 2 weekly readings, one for the week starting the 30th and the next one for the week starting the 6th. So only on those 2 weeks, if you subscribe and add a comment as you subscribe saying, hey Eva, I'm really interested in getting the 2020 yearly reading, something like this, then I'll know, you're a candidate for it. I will select completely randomly and no preference. I don't know you guys, so I will just randomly pick 2 people out of those that subscribe and leave a comment saying they're interested. I will choose 2 people that will get the yearly reading. And then I will just ask in the comment for you to, contact me by email. I have an email in the channel, and say exactly, how would you like me to send it. Probably will be just a YouTube video just for you, that only you have access, and I will confirm it in the comment section. Hey, you want it? Something like that. Very simple. So this is a sort of very offer just for this period of the new year. So just to confirm, it's for the next 2 weeks. So when I do the weekly readings for the 30th, week starting the 30th and week starting the 6th. After that, I won't do it anymore because, then I'll be doing it for March. It's no longer the full year, so it's a bit tricky. Now, the second offer I have is a bit different. So I've been doing tarot for a long, long time, more than 20 years. And more recently, I've also become a Reiki master and a practitioner. So it's something I also like a lot. And I think it kind of, tarot and Reiki for me is all about energy. So they kind of, intertwine very well. And what I would like to offer for those interested is every once a week, I will send Reiki to the people that subscribe to my channel, and that leave a comment in the weekly reading saying, hi Eva, I'm interested in getting the Reiki. That's how I will do it. My intention when I do the Reiki, distance Reiki, of course, because you're not here with me, I cannot do it in person. And I will explain how that works. But basically, when I do the Reiki once a week, it will be with the intention for all of those that subscribe and would like to receive it. So if you haven't subscribed, then you're not going to be included in it. It's as simple as that. If you have subscribed but you're actually like, Reiki is not for me, I'm not interested, that's fine, because you also won't be included by default. It's just for those that subscribe and are interested in getting it. Okay, so simply putting it, if I think nowadays people are quite aware of what Reiki is, but just to give you a very quick explanation, there's no voodoo, no nothing wrong. I'm not going to do anything to you, and if you don't want to receive it, that's fine. It's just an offer I'm putting out there for whoever wants it. And I see it as Reiki is just energy, and sort of energy that will help you to fulfill whatever goal you have in your life, whatever intention, or to help you with a problem. So I definitely do not believe that Reiki, and if anyone tells you, oh, I'm going to do a Reiki session on you and heal you from, cancer or whatever, I really do not subscribe to that idea. That is not for me the whole idea of Reiki. Reiki is not healing anyone or taking away the disease, but is helping you, giving you the energy that you need when you're out of balance to get to what you want. And it can be as simple as, I'm going to have a test next week and I'm feeling really anxious about it. My intention is to just be a bit calmer and be able to study. Or, I'm having a job sort of interview. I would like it to go well. That's my intention, that I can be well and do it well. Or it can be something more serious, if you have some sort of problem, health problem, so on. it's like I said, it won't heal you. That's not the intention, but it will allow you and your body to be in the best shape possible to fight whatever is happening there. So Reiki normally is done when people are in a sort of energy imbalance, which is what disease is, actually. So you have, all of us have chakras. Most of us know what it is, but it's basically just centers of energy in our body in several regions. And when they are out of balance, it can create a bit of disturbance physically, mentally, psychologically, you know, in every single field. So my offer of Reiki can be done also, Reiki normally is done in person, but it can also be done distance-wise, because really distance is not a, or, you know, being in different countries and so on, is not really an obstacle for Reiki, which is great for you and for me. So what I will do is, and I always do with distance Reiki, if of course it's for a specific person I know, and they tell me, hey, Ev, I would like to, can you send me Reiki for this specific intention? That's not the case here. So I will do it for the highest good and for your intentions to become true in the best way possible. So that's a very general, but allows you to be to then adapt to your reality. So if you're interested in that, very simple, every once a week I will do it. You just have to subscribe if you haven't already, and just leave a comment under one of my videos, under your zodiac sign, for example, and say, hey, I'm interested, and I will include you, okay? So if you're not interested, even if you're subscribed, don't worry, you won't get it. That's fine, and I respect that as well. So if you have questions, of course, you can always contact me by email or just leave a comment in my videos, and I'm glad to clarify anything about Reiki and also the yearly reading. But basically these two offers is what I have now. I think I'm thinking of more things to come, as I really do enjoy doing these readings in YouTube. It's really, really interesting for me as well as a tarot reader. It's a new experience, as I'm used to doing it face-to-face and in presence there with someone. So this is quite different. And I'm also preparing a few other offers to come in the future. But for now, these are the two ones that I wanted to really present to you. So as usual, let me know your feedback as well. If this is something you're interested in, you'd like to see something else, because I have a few thoughts, but maybe you come up with something and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So completely open for feedback. Let me know what you think. And yeah, for the next 2 weeks, if you're interested, go for it. I will select for the 2020 yearly reading randomly, but there's a chance for everyone. And the Reiki you can always have if you subscribe and you're interested. That's really it. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm wishing you for 2020 and in your daily life, as usual, much love and light.